Extinction Rebellion have caused disruption across the globe.
It does not stop here!
In the UK, since 2019, more than £50 million has been spent policing their protests, and that's not including current demonstrations like this. It's fair to say the British government does not see them as a force for good.
Extinction Rebellion claimed to be an environmental campaign group, yet that worthy cause is undermined by their tactics.
Politicians wouldn't say that if they didn't think the public agreed.
Protests are supposed to be more peaceful, and it just really angered a lot of people for unnecessary reasons.
And of the UK's most prominent campaigns in 2019, Extinction Rebellion were the least popular with the public.
Obviously, it's going to get coverage and recognition, but on the flip side, I think it's going to annoy more people than, get their point across.
Yet they were also the most recognised. 57% of people polled knew who Extinction Rebellion were and what their campaign was about.
I mean, I've watched it on telly, I've watched it on social media. I mean, I'd love to get involved at some point, but I'm not going to be climbing any trains or any buses.
So has their notoriety led to any concrete change, or just a lot of angry commuters?
Their cause is noble, all right? Green cannot be enough. But disrupting everyone else's, commute or whatever it is, then I'm sorry, no, they lose my support.
During the 2-week protests in 2019, the campaign was mentioned 70,000 times in online media. And politicians have certainly taken notice, with Extinction Rebellion being mentioned over 200 times in Parliament. So have the protesters had any impact on climate policy?
I particularly remember the Extinction Rebellion protests in Parliament Square, which came in the run-up to the publication of the Net Zero report. I, on my way into Parliament several times, was handed leaflets by, really quite elderly people, apologising for the disruption, but explaining how important they felt the issues were.
I know that we're causing a lot of disruption, I really know that. But the disruption that if we don't do something, it's just going to be catastrophic.
I think it struck a lot of people and a lot of parliamentarians. I mean, the amendment to the Climate Change Act was probably the fastest response that the Climate Change Committee had ever had to a recommendation. I think it probably was part of what moved things so quickly at that time.
Extinction Rebellion may have cost the taxpayer £50 million in policing, but they say government action to tackle climate change could save all of us far more. The UK National Audit Office estimates that for every £1 spent on protecting communities from flooding, around £9 in property damages and wider impacts can be avoided. Academics predict that failure to invest in climate policy could cost the world £410.4 trillion in the next 200 years. And the UK's independent climate change advisor warns by 2050 the number of heat-related deaths in the UK could more than triple to around 7,000 a year. Extinction Rebellion may be divisive, but they argue the fact we're even talking about them proves their campaign is working.